All right, welcome everybody. We got a good match today with our Hanover Horde Gold team taking on the Marvels from Madison, Wisconsin. So here you see our Horde Gold team. We're just getting set up here. Sorry we're a little bit late. We were a little bit late getting that last session set up with our Heroes team taking on the Magic from Madison, Wisconsin. If you watched that game, that was a really good match, really fun to watch. We didn't come out with the win, but it was a lot of fun because both teams played really well, and I definitely enjoyed that one. I would have loved to come away with the win, but we'll get them next time. It was a lot of fun. So let's get set up here, just hopefully a few more minutes, and we'll get this match kicked off. Thanks a lot, and we'll be right back. All right, we're just finalizing getting set up here again. We just had a Madison match run long with our heroes taking on their Magic team. So we had to scramble to get this next one set up. But we're just about ready, pulling in the last of our players. Today, from left to right, our Hanover Horde Gold team, we have Aldenhammer on the far left. Next to him, Barebow Fraggins. Moving from left to right, we have Gorilla 152. And then finally, all the way on the right-hand side, we got Mighty Coldbug. So our Horde Gold team is here set up and ready for action against a tough Madison Marvels team. We saw their Magic team come in and be extremely difficult for our Heroes team. So let's see if our Horde team can get together and take them out. We're going to play a couple commercials for you and hopefully get back to some great Fortnite action with our Hanover Horde Gold team taking on the Marvels from Madison, Wisconsin. We'll be right back.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rosy pain.
This is gonna be fun. What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glow. Legendary grind for the hit story. Come to shut us down, you on what arm? We about to go live for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah. Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics be
They are nothing to me.
Come on. The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it
Time for the fireworks.
we put in work.
Fire in that hole.
And it goes a little something like this. Here we go.
Was a girl who wasn't quite like everyone else. She loved riding her bike and going on adventures, and she was always getting into mischief. Then one day, with a little help from Dad, she turned that mischief into the yummiest, crunchiest snacks around. It seemed like the whole town was hungry for something new. The little Utz girl loved sharing the crunchy snacks her family made together, because they knew just being yourself is the funnest adventure of all. Utz, the crunch that connects us all.
Dude, I got all the kills that first round.
I've got the mercy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it.
I don't have any.
Guys, I need heals. I need heals. Rebuff on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys. They've only got 6 seconds.
As long as I can.
They have 6.
Nice! Go, let's go! Is that us?
Alright,
We got it.
good game.
Good.
All right, we're back, and sorry it's taken so long to get these matches set up today. Where our competitors are having either technical issues or getting players there on time. So it's been a rough day across the board. So apologize for the delays, but we're getting set up. Everybody's getting ready to jump into the map here again. Our Horde Gold team. From left to right is Aldenhammer, Barebow Fraggins, Gorilla 152, and Mighty Coldbug. So getting ready to drop in here to this round 6. This is 6 rounds of 8 in this season. So the Horde's looking to get a win here against the Marvels from Madison, Wisconsin. They're going to be dropping in here in just a second. We've got some great action coming up the rest of the day after this. We've got a couple Overwatch scrimmages, 2 that are taking place simultaneously at 6 o'clock, and then 1 at 7 coming right back to Madison. So we'll be playing a Madison team between our 2 gold teams and 1 silver team that we're fielding for this upcoming Overwatch season. Should be great. Should be a lot of fun. Overwatch is a little bit confusing to watch if you're not familiar with it, but we'll do the best to walk everybody through how to watch that game. We've definitely learned a lot through this Fortnite season, and these players have learned a lot. So let's get over to live action. Looks like we're just getting ready to drop in here. So let me click this picture off, and we'll get to some action. We're running split screen action today. So you'll get to see a little bit of what your player's doing as well as the rest of the players. You can see in the top left, we've got Gorilla 152. Top right-hand corner is going to be Mighty Coldbug. And the bottom will be Barebow Fraggins. Aldenhammer, who is our IGL this week, is going to be playing remotely. So we won't have his feed, but we got the 3 player feeds here. So we'll get this thing kicked off, get them dropping into this map here in just a couple seconds, and it should be a lot of fun. So looks like there we go. We are dropping in. Got a little glitch there for a second, but we are good with our Hanover Horde Gold team taking on the Marvels from Madison, Wisconsin. Right. Looks like we're going to have to drop back to the hub here. Not sure what happened. Might have had some issues getting all the players in. So we'll be right back. Let me get this situated, and we'll get the boys dropped in again. Sometimes it's a little bit of a hassle getting everything set up and ready to go. So we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Looks like one of the players from Madison dropped out, so we all jumped back to the hub to make sure it was a fair match. We're getting things set up in here. They're having a heck of a lot of problems out there at Madison today, so it's a lot to try to get set up and get working. I know it can be a challenge on a week-to-week basis, so hopefully they got everything worked out. Just get this match started, hopefully here shortly. So again, it's a best of 5. So the first to 3 points wins. You can see the boys are getting set up again. If you're following Gorilla 152, he's on the top left. If you're following Mighty Coldbug, he's on the top right. And if you're following Barebow Fraggins, he's right there in the bottom center. Again, Aldenhammer, he's playing remote this week. So he will not be, I will not be able to see his feed, but we'll be able to see him in case one of our players gets eliminated. We should be able to watch his feed and see how he does. All right, here you see him dropping in. Looks like they are headed over towards lava. So we saw the heroes have some success starting out at Lava. So we'll see how this works out for the Horde Gold team. Again, the name of the game, particularly early in the matches, is collect as many materials, top off your health, collect weapons, and then make your move. Either rotate to another section of the map, build a fort, or move to the center and bunker down and wait for the storm to force the enemy position towards you. This Horde team has had more success running what we call bunker mode than kind of moving and pushing on the enemy. It kind of forces them to stay together, which is the effort goal this week. Particularly staying together when the bullets start flying. They're quick to build up and away from each other, which is a natural instinct. So in a lot of cases, we're really trying to teach these kids to kind of go against what their instinct might be and prioritize staying together. Because a 4v4 is a lot easier to win than a 2v4 or 3v4, which is a lot of the fights that we've seen so far this season. So again, just trying to teach the boys how to play Fortnite as a team. And we've had our challenges, but I think they're definitely on the right path, and everybody's improved throughout this season. That's what's made this really fun, and which makes each of these seasons really fun and unique, is just to see the amount of improvement on a week-to-week basis. And it's across the league. You know, our teams are getting better, and just as quickly our opposing teams are getting better. The quality of play across the league improves week in and week out, which means the boys have to practice together and keep at it. So here you see the top right corner. That's Mighty Coldbug. He's topped off on shields. Top left corner, Gorilla 152. He's half shields at this point. And Barebow Fraggins, he's full shields. You can tell by looking at the little blue bar above the green bar indicating health, the blue bar indicating shield. Looks like they're moving more towards the center. See if they're going to take the approach to kind of bunker down, build a little fort here, and kind of see how this plays out. Nice, the top right corner. Mighty Coldbug got a nice chest there. Some good weapons there. Got a good complement of weapons with that chest as well, including a sniper rifle. So we'll see if that comes into play this match. Looks like Mighty Coldbug has a bead on one of the enemy positions. At least he knows where they're at. You can see that little ramp there and then move it around. See if he decides to pull off a shot here or just keeps up. And he does. Takes one shot. Nice ping. Top left corner, Gorilla 152. Got some accurate shots. Find their way home to the enemy team. To the Marvels. Mighty Coldbug in the top right trying to pick them off with that long-range sniper rifle. He's doing a little peek in here as they peek around the same corner. Got to be careful peeking the same place every time, though, because there could be a sniper right on the other side that's doing the same thing you do. You can see them shockwave themselves up into the air. Fire's coming from up top. They worked their way in towards him. You can see in the top right, Mighty Coldbug. He's getting pinned down, and he is eliminated. That leaves Gorilla 152 and Barebow Fraggins pushing towards the enemy position here. Gorilla 152 top left, Barebow Fraggins. Again, we can't see Aldenhammer's stream, so I'm not sure if he's still in the mix or not. Looks like he is, based on the health bars. So Gorilla 152 is going to stop and get his shields topped off, see if Barebow Fraggins is able to work his way over towards him. Right, again, Gorilla 152, Barebow Fraggins is down below. Following them as they work their way in towards the remaining Marvels players. See, he's got a beat. Gorilla 152 has a beat on one of the enemy players there. As they rain some shotgun fire down on him. Very good barebow fragments. He's got a beat on him. See if he can switch his weapon switch fast enough. Just missed a shot there, but does manage to take out one of the Marvels players, and they're going to win this first round. So good play by the Horde Gold team to take one against the Marvels, and we're going to crack right into this next one. All right, we're going to go right into this next one. Again, our Horde Gold team goes up 1-0 on the Marvels. All right, we should be kicking this thing off here in a second. All right, so we're getting them to start this game. We got to get rocking because we've got some matches following this one, and we're late getting this one started. All right, again, top left corner, we got Gorilla 152. Top right corner, we got Mighty Coldbug. And at the bottom, we got Barebow Fragments here. Again, Alden Hammer is playing remotely, so we can't see his stream, but trust that he's playing well. All right, looks like we're landing lava again. Worked for him last time, so let's see how this plays out. All right, looks like we might have to drop back after this round and take a break. Looks like one of the Madison team might be having a problem, so we'll jump back to the lobby after this round. Let them get their stuff reset before we jump in for the third round. All right, again, if you're looking top left, that's Gorilla 152. Top right, Mighty Coldbug, Barebow Fragments right down there in the center. Looking pretty good in terms of gathering those mats. Still need to get some shields in them, though. Be interested to see how Madison adjusts their approach. The Horde was able to work their way towards the center portion of the map and kind of set up in a bunker mode, which worked for them last time. So it looks like they might be taking a similar approach here. You can see, looking through the glass of Mighty Coldbug, one of his teammates pushing farther forward than the rest of the team. That might be Alden Hammer pushed up there. But they're doing a relatively good job staying together. Looks like the rest of the Madison team may have had to drop out here. So Madison's having technical problems, I'm assuming. So we'll be back. Let's get them set up, and we'll be back here in a couple minutes. All right, we're back. Still trying to get Madison pulled in. They've been having issues all day with their computers and with Fortnite. So we're working with them to try to get things set up. They're pulling their player in hopefully here shortly, and we'll get this thing rocking. Thanks for being patient with us. We're kind of at the mercy of the other teams here, unfortunately. Our we're working really well all day. We've just had problems with the other teams, unfortunately. So we'll work with them to get set up. Just stick with us, and we'll be right back.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years. Blood, sweat, and
What's
tears.
this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you a what army? We about to go live for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics being
They are nothing to me.
Come on, the grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it
Time for the fireworks.
we put in work.
Fire in the hole.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years. Blood, sweat, and
What's
tears.
this?
All right, we're back. They got everything online, all their players back in, and hopefully we'll be able to finish these matches out pretty quickly here. It's been a rough day for Madison out there. They've had a ton of problems, so it's been a long day for us too, because we've had 2 matches against them, and then we had a tough match earlier getting set up with the triangle team. So some days it just works out like that, but the boys have been good sports. And we've been really patient and been able to get the matches in. Just had to kind of accelerate through the rest of these here. So, all right, again, if you're watching, Gorilla 152's top left, Mighty Coldbug top right, Barebow Fraggins down the center. Doing the kind of similar approach to last time with the landing at the lava location and then rotating either towards Lucky or towards center. Last couple times we've rotated towards center. So we'll see how this kind of plays out this time. All right, doing a good job collecting the mats here. This lava location has a lot of good stone materials for them to use when they ultimately build their fortifications. So, team's done a really good disciplined job making sure they're not knocking the trees down as they collect their materials, stopping short because we know you can see those trees getting dropped from really far away, so it helps conceal your position a little bit. Gorilla 152 hitting that vent, working himself away from lava, moving more towards the center here. Looks like nearly everybody is full on shields except for Barebow Fraggins at the bottom. Again, Aldenhammer, our 4th player, is playing remotely today, which is why we don't have him up on stream. But they're doing a good job working together as a team. I saw somebody mark something. Maybe they have identified the enemy position there. Still doing a good job collecting mats, collecting the weapons here. You can hear that there's fires coming in. You can see they're building the fort. Pretty much counter to the position on the other side of the center portion here. Accurate fires coming in. Gorilla 152 ends up taking some damage. Teams are working. Oh, up top right corner, Mighty Coldbug took a lot of damage with the team. The team pushing right in on top of him there. Gorilla 152, he gets knocked. Looks like it might just be Barebow Fraggins and Aldenhammer here. The Madison team is pushing, being super aggressive. Good shot by Barebow Fraggins. Just misses as he was kind of positioned behind where the enemy position is. Aldenhammer, you can see his feet in the top left portion of the screen. He's working his way up. Does take some damage. Him and Barebow Fraggins are working their way up here. There you go. They got a good beat on the enemy position there, but they managed to tarp themselves over. Aldenhammer's going to work his way down towards them. Barebow Fraggins going to push from the other side. Let's see if they're able to get together here and pinch the enemy position. They do have them in the low ground. Good cracks there by Barebow Fraggins. But he drops down and he is eliminated. Aldenhammer is the last man standing. He's going to take time to get his chug jugs in. You can see they built that fort really high. It's a good opportunity to look for some vulnerabilities in the build to potentially knock that down. See if you can find any weaknesses in their build here, potentially knock it and get them to die from fall damage here. He's going to collect some more mats really quickly as he works his way around. That storm's going to force the players to the center. Aldenhammer's last man standing for the Horde here against the Madison Marvels. There you go. He's got a beat on him. See if he can outbuild up and over them. There you see they drop right in on him. He does a good job putting that wall in place, but it's going to be a tough match here with them having the high ground. He reverses the field, gets a nice little crack on him there. Builds his way down and about. They drop down with a nice shotgun blast there and do take him out. So the Marvels will get their first points of the match, tying this at 1-1. We'll go ahead and start this next one right away, get them to drop in here. I know we're running late here because Madison had a lot of technical difficulties. So crash down here, move over towards lava. Right, getting their chug jugs in. You can see in the top right corner, that's Mighty Coldbug getting his chug jugs. We've got our Overwatch kids coming in because this match is running a little bit late, unfortunately. But we'll get through this and we'll get to that match whenever we can. So we definitely want to finish this one. It's a tight match, 1-1. Right, again, if you're watching, Gorilla 152 is in the top left corner. Mighty Coldbug top right corner. Barebow Fraggins down here at the bottom. Score is tied 1-1. It's a best-of-3 match. So it looks like Gorilla 152. He's topping off with the Chug Jug there. Mighty Coldbug's already topped off. All right, working their way up. Looks like they're going to work their way back towards center here shortly. Working their way up out of that pit. Sounds like we got some fires. Nice crack there by Mighty Coldbug. Gets a nice hit on the opposing player there. He's got them running for cover. Did not expect that shot. See Barebow Fraggins there at the bottom of the screen, putting some fires down. The team's doing a good job staying together. Let's see if they can take advantage of that nice early crack. I'm sure they gave him time to heal, though. Him falling back with the rest of his teammates behind that screen. All right, Barebow Fraggins putting some fires down. Mighty Coldbug top right corner. He's got the rifle scope glassing at the enemy position there. All right, top left, Gorilla 152's putting some fires down, coming right back at him. It's going to be a long-range game for right now until someone decides to push in. You can see Aldenhammer and Gorilla 152 pushed a little bit forward, working their way in. There you go. Nice crack there by Gorilla 152. Drops down, hits him through the window there. They didn't expect that, so that's good use of angles. Down at the bottom, Barebow Fraggins is in engagement. See if he's able to, but he gets knocked. So he's going to be eliminated. 3 of the Horde players remaining. Good elimination there by Gorilla 152. He's going to take one of the opposing players out. So we got a 3v3, but Gorilla's quickly going to find himself on a 2v1. See if the rest of his team is able to move their way towards him. There you see in the top right, Mighty Coldbug got eliminated. So it's just Aldenhammer there at the bottom screen, Gorilla 152 in the top screen. There you see, Gorilla 152's got a beat on the enemy team, but they got a shotgun to quickly knock him. So it's going to be up to Aldenhammer again. Looks like at least 2 of the Madison players are still remaining. So let's see if Aldenhammer can get some stuff done. He's quickly being chased by the opposing Madison players. And you can see the storm starting to encroach upon him. Good use of the splash jug there to buy himself a little bit of time, pump up his shields. But he's being pushed by the storm, just like the opposing team. Shotgun fire rains down on him. See if he's able to get up here and get position. Nice shot. Does get a crack on the enemy, but he's going to be eliminated there. And that is going to give the Marvels another point there. All right, so that'll put them to 2-1 on the Horde. We'll kick into this next match. Be right back. All right, we're back, getting set up here. We've got our Marvels, the Marvels, I should say, from Madison, taking on the Horde here. All right, sorry, we're working on getting the next match set up, so we'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about the quiet stream here, trying to get the Overwatch since this one ran over. You can kind of see how these matches kind of domino effect. But we got the Horde team here. They're doing a good job gathering the resources. They've already collected what they have and pushed towards the center here. Again, if you're watching for a certain player, Girl152's top left, Mighty Coldbug top right, and Bearboy Fraggins at the bottom. Aldenhammer's playing remotely today, so we don't have his stream. See, good shot there by Gorilla152. If he didn't hit him, Bearboy Fraggins is a fight. He gets knocked. He's going to get shaken down there. He's going to be eliminated, so it's going to be 3 of the Horde members remaining at this point against a tough Madison Marvels team. The Horde won the first match, but the Marvels have fought back hard. Again, we've got a nice crack there by Gorilla152. Takes out one of the Marvels players there. So good job there. Nice play there in the top right corner by Mighty Coldbug. Knocks another one of the Marvels players. So they are right back into this match. I think we got a 3v2 situation. Aldenhammer there at the bottom. Gorilla152 top left. Moving as a team. I like the movement. I like the cover. There you see Aldenhammer. He gets knocked at the bottom. See if Mighty Coldbug can work his way towards him, tarp him up, and be able to bring him back in the fight. There you see Gorilla152. He's been eliminated. Mighty Coldbug's being stalked right now. He needs to edit. Last man standing at this point. They work their way towards him. They're going to pickaxe him and eliminate him for the defeat. So that's going to give the victory to the Madison Marvels. Tough fight. Well played by both sides. But the Marvels come away with a 3-1 victory there. So good game to the Horde. Good game to the Marvels. That's going to do it for this stream. Come right back. We're going to get a stream started here in just a couple minutes with our Overwatch Gold, Horde Gold, and Horde Silver teams taking on a couple teams from Franklin. So stick with us. We'll be right back. We're going to stop this stream and kick off the next one. Thanks a lot.